welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a weekend reading, knitting vlog, whatever you want to call it. I thought I would start one, so welcome. If you're a new viewer, hello, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. How many times can I say welcome? Everyone's welcome here, okay? So I thought I would start a weekend reading vlog. It is Friday, what month is it? May 12th. And it's 1 p.m. and I just finished another hat. This is the Jason's Cashmere hat by, who designed it? Fiber Sweet Art, something like that. I'll link it below if I remember. I think Cheryl remember to link it below. It is a free pattern and I love this pattern. It is knitted and it's got cables in it and it's really cute. Also, if you're a knitter, you may not be a knitter, but if you are, and you don't know how to do cables without a cable needle, it's really easy once you get the hang of it. So there are lots of tutorials online on YouTube that you can check out. Just type in the search engine, maybe knitting cables without cable needle, and it'll come up. There's lots of different tutorials. If I remember, I'll link one below, but it's really easy to do. I do it all the time now, and I love doing them, so this is a yellow yarn from Bernat Premium, I believe. Maybe a red heart, I'm not sure. I don't remember colors and stuff. But really pretty. I'm really happy with this one. On to the reading. So, here's the thing. I'm in the middle of so many books. I've got all of these books plus, can you see them all? I changed my shelf around, so that's kind of cool. But I've got all those books plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other books on my bed here. And these 7 books are the ones that I want to talk about because 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, all 7 have to be done in 3 weeks because they're all from the library. Like, if you don't know, I get most of my books from the library because I'm poor. So I love the library. These are all books from the library. I tend to get tons of books out because I'm allowed to get 100, so I take that literally. I mean, I usually stop at 50, but I got a lot of books. I like choices. I don't read all these books right away when I have them signed out, but I enjoy looking at them and I like having choices of what I want to read. The one bad thing about having all these choices is that you just don't know which one to read and it gets kind of overwhelming. Does anybody else have that problem? Anyways, the good thing about libraries, you can always sign them out again. So, I've got 7 books that have to be done in 3 weeks. Now, the reason why is because all of them, I believe, have holds on them. So, I can't renew them, and they're all due within 3 weeks. So, the one that's due, it's actually due on Monday, but I'm going to take it on Wednesday because I usually go to the library on Wednesdays, and I don't think I'll be able to make it on Mondays. So, the good thing is there's no late fees, which is good because, side tangent, I left one of my library books at my last babysitting job. So I immediately messaged her and I'm like, oh, I think I left my library book there. So she put it up so that, the 2-year-old doesn't get to it, although he's pretty good with books. But and the cats, there's lots of cats there. So there's 3 cats there. So I was worried about it getting damaged, but she put it up, she said, so that's good. I got home and I was like, oh shoot, I think I forgot. And I was in the middle of it too, and it was really good. It was called Pride, Prejudice, and Peril. Who wrote it? I have the other book. It's way over there. Katie Oliver, I think was the name. Or Katie Olivier, something like that. And I was really enjoying it, but I left him. And see, she lives I'd have to take 3 buses to get to her place because she lives literally half an hour, 40 minutes away. So, well, more like half an hour away. So I'm going to wait until I babysit next. So that's good about having no fees because after COVID, they didn't reinstate the fees in our library, which is great. That all said, sorry about that. I have this one book I have to finish. I'm looking at it, sorry. I have to finish it by Wednesday. I'm going to get a drink because my throat's clogging. I got McDonald's Diet Coke because it's the best Diet Coke. Fight me on it. I don't care. Diet Coke from McDonald's is the best Diet Coke. Okay. So So, I'm going to the library on Wednesday, probably. I might go on Monday, but I don't think I will. I kind of want to clean house this weekend, and then after that, my legs will be really sore, so I think I'll probably just relax on Monday, and Tuesday. I might go on Tuesday too. I don't know. I never know what I'm going to do that day because I have so many health problems. I never know if it's going to be a good day or a bad day, so I don't make plans. Um, but okay, this book is The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise by Dan Gamenhardt. Now, you have seen me with this book a few times. I still haven't finished it. I am really enjoying it. It's just I'm not in a middle grade mood right now, but I am enjoying it. So it's taken me a long time to read it, but it's not because I'm not liking it. It's just I'm not in the mood to read it right now. When I do read it, I really enjoy it when I am in the mood. I'm currently on page 231, chapter 32. So I'm close to the end, and this will get done before Wednesday. I'm positive because it's really easy to read. It's middle grade, so it's quite fast. The font is quite big. I don't want to give any spoilers. But this book is about a girl named Coyote Sunrise. She picked her name and changed Lily to that. Her father is Rodeo, and she calls him Rodeo. And they live on a school bus that was kind of converted into a motorhome type thing, and they travel around the U.S. And there is a reason why they're traveling and why they won't go home. And then she gets a phone call that changes her life, and she wants to go back to her hometown that Rodeo has said is a no-go. He's not going back. So she kind of navigates it so that he goes there without knowing he's going there. And there's a cat named Ivan, and there's a found family that's found along the way that travels with them. It's a really good book, really emotional. There is death of loved ones in this, so just letting you know, a heads up. I found it really hard to read from the 11-year-old's point of view in losing the people she did, but also I found it, at being an adult, it was really hard for me to see Rodeo's point of view on some things. I mean, it's all in Coyote's point of view. I don't mean like the point of view of the story. I mean his mind saying like what the reason why he doesn't go back to where he was, and the trauma he had with what happened. And it's just it's a beautiful story. Now I feel like reading it, but so I want to read a whole book today. So this one I'm going to keep off, but I have Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Everybody knows about this. I did read the Caraval trilogy, and I'm looking forward to reading this. I have read the first few chapters before on audio, but I'm going to start from the beginning if I do this today. Not sure exactly which book I'm going to read. So there's this one. Beautiful cover. This is about Evangeline and Jax. What fate is he? He's a fate, kind of like a god. And we met him in Caraval trilogy. Now, Stephanie Garber herself says you don't have to read the Caraval trilogy to read this series, but I don't know for sure if you do or not because I haven't read it yet. But you meet Jax in the Caraval series, so I feel like you should read it first, but I don't know for sure. But I'm looking forward to this. So she makes a deal with Jax to stop a wedding that she wants to stop because she loves this guy and he's marrying the wrong person. So she goes to the fate and she says, he says, I'll make a deal. I will stop the wedding, but you owe me 3 kisses. Now, I don't know if these kisses are for him or for other people. I think she has to kiss 3 other people. I'm not sure, but it's a romance. It's a fantasy. I might read that one. And then there's A Cozy Mystery by Rhys Bowen. And this is a long beginning of the vlog. I'm so sorry. And Claire Borles, who I think is her daughter-in-law, if I remember. I'm not sure. All That Is Hidden. This is a Molly Murphy mystery. I have read most, if not all, of the Molly Murphy mysteries. This stars Molly Murphy. It takes place in... let's see if it says here. I think it's 1907, so the beginning of the century. And she, in the first book, which was called... I I had it in my head, now I can't think of it. But the first book, she comes as an immigrant from Ireland, and in this one, she gets married and has a kid, and it's a mystery. She's a sleuth. She's actually became a private detective before she had her baby in the books previous, and I don't think that's a real spoiler. And then when she had her baby, she kind of quit. But is she really gonna quit? I don't know. So I did start this one. I don't have a bookmark in here. I think I've read 2 chapters, but there's that one. And these again are all due in 3 weeks. Then this one is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Seven. This has been going around BookTube everywhere. If you don't know about it, where have you been? This book is apparently, I haven't read it yet, but apparently from what I saw on YouTube, it's about 2 kids who meet in the hospital, and one is there for cancer treatment and the other is there because her sister is in the hospital. I think the sister has cancer and the boy broke his leg. I don't remember, something. And they meet and they bond, and then years later, like 20 years later, they meet up again and they create a video game together. And it's not a love story, but it is, because it's friendship. And I'm just looking forward to reading that. It's a thick book, but I'm looking forward to reading that. Another one I'm looking forward to, this is the large print edition of Coronation Year by Jennifer Robson. I almost forgot her name. Everything's backwards to me when I do this. So Jennifer Robson wrote The Gown, which is up here somewhere. Over here somewhere. Right there. I have not finished The Gown, but I was enjoying it. I was listening to audio, and I just got the, again, can I point? I just got the physical book, and I haven't finished it yet, but this one is about Queen Elizabeth and when she was crowned queen. So looking forward to read that. I don't know exactly what point of view it's in. I'm just going into it blind. I don't think it's in the point of view of the queen. No, it's not in the point of view of the queen, but I'm looking forward to reading that. And then this one I've started reading, and I might choose this one just so I can finish it to read today. It is As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow by Zulfa Kato. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that name, but this is a book that takes place in modern day Syria. I think it's it's not historical fiction. This has happened recently, and it's about a girl named Samala who she is a pharmacist. And she only did her first year of pharmacy school, and then the revolution happens, and she is promoted to being a surgeon, basically, because they ran out of doctors, because they all fled Syria. So she made a promise to her brother, who was then captured by the army, and she made a promise to him to look after his wife, who is now pregnant. In this book, she's 6 months pregnant, I think, and so Salama has to make the choice of keeping her word to her brother and fleeing and going to Germany to keep her sister, I think her name is Layla, safe, or work at the hospital, because if she leaves, there's not going to be enough surgeons to take care of everyone who gets hit by bombs and stuff. So she doesn't know what to do, and it's a very hard decision. There is a really good perspective. There's not perspective, a character that she, I think, is the character of Fear, but it's personalized. So she sees a person, a man, and he's like telling her all these things about what could happen, and you have to do this, you have to do that. And it's a really good representation of fear, basically, and depression and stuff. So this is really good. Not depression, I'm sorry. Fear and, what's the word I was going to use? Not depression, but, am I doing the right thing? Jiminy Cricket, what are they called? Self-conscious. What's the word? A conscious? Is that the word that Jiminy Cricket uses? I don't know. Listen, I'm an author. I don't know words, okay? Jiminy Cricket. We all know Jiminy Cricket. He was the conscience of Pinocchio, right? Is that right? Yes. Okay, so this guy's for Jiminy Cricket. Okay. So anyway, pretty bad when you like don't know words, but you connect them to fairy tales. But anyways, this is really emotional, really good. I don't know if I'm in the mood to read this because I am a bit depressed today. It may not look like it, but I am. So I don't know if I want to read a book that's very sad and depressing. This is quite graphic when it comes to the violence, but I mean, it's war. It kind of has to be graphic. It's not overly graphic, I don't think. It just shows what happens in war-torn countries and what happened with the revolution. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know much about the revolution in Syria. All I know is that there were a lot of Syrians coming to the US and Canada. I don't watch the news, so I don't know exactly anything about it. So I mean, if you could say enjoying this, I'm not really enjoying it because it's horrible. It's horrible what these people went through. It was just, and probably are still going through. Like I said, I don't watch the news, but um, it's horrible. And this is a very good book in describing things that have happened. Um, Gonna have to look up and see if, like, I own up to it. I know nothing about Syria and their wars or anything, so I don't know if it's still going on. I'm assuming it is, but I don't know for sure. Um, but I'm learning a lot from this book about Syria, so that was a long introduction to that. And then lastly, I've got a codename Sapphire by Pam Jenoff. I believe this is a large print. Yeah, this is a large print. And Pam Jenoff is one of my favorite historical authors, fiction authors. I get through the whole book every time without crying, and the last chapter or epilogue is where I cry. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to cry in this. I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming it has to do with World War II. Yeah, 1942. I just saw 1942, so it's to do with World War II. I don't know what it's about, but I'm really wanting to read this. I love Pam Jenoff's books. I've only read one, two, three others of hers, but I do want to read her whole backlist someday. So this is new, and so I think all these books are new 2023 releases. So except for Once Upon a Broken Heart, the rest are new, and except for Coyote. So I think what I'm gonna do. I'm not really in the mood to cry right now. So I think I'm going to do some reading on Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm going to start from the beginning. I have read the first few chapters before, but I want to start from the beginning. So I'm going to do that right now. Long intro, sorry about that. I hope you enjoy this video. Bye, guys. Okay, so after that last clip, it's now 5 o'clock, so it's been about 4 hours. For about 45 minutes, I read about 75 pages of Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Really enjoying this. I love Evangeline as a character. Really enjoying that. I'm worried for her. And since it's 5 o'clock, my blood sugar is a bit high, so I just got a low-carb dinner. This is stuffed mini peppers with cream cheese with onion and garlic powder on it. And then I put them in the oven, in the toaster oven, for about 15-20 minutes. They're not very pretty, but they're good. So I'm going to eat that for a while. After I read before earlier, I read till about 1:45 or so. Then I fell asleep for a bit because I took a Benadryl because my allergies are bad. So I took a Benadryl and ended up falling asleep for about an hour. And then I did some knitting. And now I'm going to eat this, watch some YouTube, and then I'm going to get back to some reading. Okay. Hello. It is almost 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, May 13th. I keep saying April. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. I'd been awake since 7. I just kind of laid around until about 9 and just listened to YouTube. And then I got up, took my oh, I'm so sorry. Took my meds, and I'm sorry if you can hear the, like, whistling sound. I think they're watering the lawn or something outside. I don't know what that is, but I'm sorry if you can hear it. I've got my window open, so. Yeah, last night I went to bed quite early because I was tired, obviously. And I was nauseated. I have been sick for over 30 years. Don't know why I'm sick. I get nauseated quite often. Don't try and tell me what is wrong with me or what home remedies you have or whatever. Believe me, I've tried them all. I've been tested for everything. It's a mystery. I don't know why I get sick. I just do. It's probably been 34 years now that I've been getting sick, so, you know. Um, Anyway, so last night I took a Gravol, an anti-nauseant, and went to bed and slept pretty good. And before I went to bed, I mean, the last clip I gave you, I think was in the afternoon or evening, and I did do some more reading, but I didn't read Once Upon a Broken Heart. I don't know why. So I was in a cozy mystery mood, so I thought I'd read the Reese Bone book because it needs to go back soon, but no, I didn't. I was reading Lorraine Berenson's Show Me the Bunny. I can talk on it. This is an Easter book. It's a canine mystery. I love these books. Lorraine writes, okay, I am so tired. I'm sorry. Canine mysteries. They have poodles. That's not a poodle, but they show poodles in dog shows, and she breeds them. Her and her aunt breed them, and her husband now. I'm giving a really bad synopsis. Anyways, in this book, Lorraine sees Aunt Rose. Now, if you don't know, there is a spin-off of the series called Rose and Peg. Peg and Rose, something like that. Peg and Rose Solve a Murder. That's the first book. And I have read that and really enjoyed it. So in this book, we meet Rose in this series. So Rose is what's her name? Melanie. Melanie Travis is the main amateur sleuth, but she meets Rose in this book again. She hasn't seen her for many years. She's her aunt. And I just got to the part where there's a mystery. So it's short. I thought I could probably read the whole book, but I got really tired and didn't finish it. So I'm hoping to finish it today. I wanted to get a book done for this video, so I think I'm going to finish this book. It should only take me a few hours, probably 2 or 3 hours. It's under 300 pages, and I typically read about 80 to 85 pages an hour, so I want to finish this book. That dog is, I think, Bud, who is not a poodle, but it's one of their other dogs, and it's just so cute, like bunny ears. That's so cute. And then I want to continue reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. I also want to listen to an audiobook today because I've got a lot of audiobooks I have to listen to, so I don't know which one I'm going to listen to, but I'm going to try and listen to one that has a hold on it because I've got a few that have holds on it, so I've got to listen to them. I can't renew them. So I want to do that today. I had my breakfast. I have to do my blood test to see where I'm at in the blood sugar. I got a cup of coffee. I'm just going to enjoy my day. I was going to clean this weekend, so hopefully I'll get that done too, because my room is a mess. My kitchen and the room aren't too bad, but my bedroom is a mess, so I really need to clean it. I just hate cleaning my room. I don't mind cleaning other places in the house, but my room, I just hate cleaning. I don't know why. I don't know where to put everything. So I need to do that. So, yeah, it's my plans for the day. Hope your weekend, by the time you see this, the weekend will be over, but I hope it went well. Yeah, I'll let you know what I'm doing in a little while. I think right now I'm going to do my blood test, like I said, and then I'm going to possibly read. I'm not even sure. I'm so out of it still. I took my pills late this morning. I took them at 9, and it usually takes me a couple hours for my brain to start working after I take my meds, because I do take mental health meds, and among others. I take a lot of meds. And also, my insulin isn't fast acting, so it takes a couple hours to start working. So my brain's kind of frozen. It doesn't really work well for the first few hours in the morning. And plus, when my blood sugar's high, my brain doesn't work either. So, of course, when I'm waiting for my insulin to start working, you didn't need to know all that. I'm sorry. All I mean is that in the morning, I'm not really with it until about 11 or 12. So, and that's when I take my meds on time. And I took them late today. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll talk to you later. Hi. Oh, my hair looks terrible. Okay, as usual, my hair looks terrible. I am dressed. I'm wearing my pajama bottoms still, but hey, whatever. It's Saturday. It is almost 11:30. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm just cooking some eggs. I've turned off the burner, but I'm just letting it finish there. I'm also making some tea, which I am making, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Butterscotch chai from David's Tea. Zero, no caffeine, caffeine free, and steep for 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah, so it's one of my favorite teas, so I'm just making some of that. I've been steeping for 3 minutes, so I think another minute or so. I don't like my tea really strong if I don't have cream, and I don't have any cream, so just got some eggs because my blood sugar is still a bit high, so I want to have something that hopefully won't make it come too high again and maybe bring it down. Doesn't always work, but it sometimes does. Eggs are good in proteins, so yeah, sometimes it works. I've been having problems with my blood sugar lately just because when I was eating I was eating healthy for 3 weeks, but I ran out of money, so I had to eat the foods that I have stored that are not, I got a spoon, I need a fork, that are not particularly healthy, and so for this next, until Wednesday, I have to eat the foods like noodles and bread and stuff that I have here that are not healthy, but starting next month or on Wednesday, I'm going to start buying healthy food, and hopefully I can afford that for the whole month next month. So, yeah, so my blood sugar has been kind of high lately, and I'm taking more insulin, so, but I mean, when I was eating healthy, I lost like 4 pounds in a week, basically because I went down on my insulin because I wasn't needing as much insulin, so that's good. But I haven't checked, but I've probably gained it back now with all the insulin I'm taking, so fun stuff. But my tea's almost done. I got it in my future best-selling author mug, one of my favorite mugs. I've got a lot of favorite mugs. That's one thing I bought to kind of commemorate, that's a hard word, commemorate my years. And so I got this mug a couple years ago, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. And then last year I got these ones, the Peter Rabbit ones. So those are for Christmas. And here's the other one if you haven't seen them yet. I love them. They're from an Etsy store. Absolutely love them. And then another, of course, my all-time favorite's my Anne of Green Gables one that Ryan got me. Ryan is a friend of mine. And he went to PEI and went to the Anne house and bought that for me. He also bought a little plate that came with it, a little decorative plate that I have in my room. Then I bought this one a few years ago, so I just have a nice collection. And then there's, now I'm just showing you all my mugs. This one is one that my best friend bought me when I was about 15 years old. And it says here, "Friends are the marshmallows and the hot chocolate of life." And I've kept that for about 30 years, so yeah. It's amazing. It's made it through a lot of moves, so yeah. And then I have a few others, but I tend to buy mugs when I want to remember something, so each year I buy a mug or two, which I love doing. Okay, the tea is steeped. I just have tea bags from David's Tea that I put it in. Reusable tea bags. I put it in this little dish and then put the dish over by the sink. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of one of these. These are the no calories, great value sweetener from Walmart. Cheap kind. I don't know. It's with cyclamate. I don't know. It's good. It's just a sweetener. And I feel like getting sweetened up because, you know, I need sweetened up today. So I'm starting to feel a little bit better and more like myself. So that's good. And I'm just going to have my eggs and my tea, and I think I'm going to do some reading. I haven't done any reading yet, just because I haven't felt very good, but I'm feeling better. So I'm going to eat my eggs, and then I'm going to possibly read. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I just had a shower. Excuse the wet hair. I'm just curling it up a bit. I had a shower because not only did I need a shower, but I hurt my leg about 3 weeks ago or so. I think I just pulled a muscle or something. I haven't been to the doctor. If you know my past with doctors and pain, you would know why I didn't go to the doctor. But, so I don't have a bathtub, so I couldn't soak it in hot water. So then I thought, okay, I'll have a shower because we have a handheld shower head. So I just stood in the shower and, and held the shower to the back of my leg for quite a while. It's the back of my hip. I don't know what that's called, but that was really nice. It felt really good. And then I washed my hair and, did all the cleaning and everything. So that was good. I mean, I needed a shower anyways. So, yeah. What was I going to say? I was going to say something I forget. But, no, I don't remember what it was, but I had a shower. I still haven't drank my tea, so it's probably a bit cold now. I've got a straw because I'm a child at heart and I like straws, and I drink even my hot stuff with a straw now. And I never used to do that, but I love it now. Oh, that's really good. It's just warm. It's not too hot, not too cold. I think the sweetener made it a little too sweet, but next time I might just put half a pack in. But I do like it. Okay, so, I came on because I was going to say something, and I forget what it was now. It wasn't about my leg. It was something happy, and I don't know what it was, so go figure. But, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just taking it lazy today. I should be cleaning my room, but I'm not. Like I said, my leg's really hurting today. It's been hurting for 3 weeks, and I'm thinking of buying a heating pad. I don't really have I remember what it was I was going to talk about. I'm sure you really care about this, but I need to get a pedicure because I got lots of dry skin on my feet, and it's not looking very good, but I haven't had a pedicure in like 3 years because I can't afford it. So, but I need to get one done to get all the icky stuff off, because if you have diabetes, it's not good to have dry skin on your feet, and I have a lot, so I do want to get a pedicure soon. That'd be really nice for the summer. I'm thinking I might be able to afford it in July, so yay, that'd be cool. They're very expensive. I mean, for me it's expensive because it's a luxury. It's not something that I can usually afford, so but I'm looking forward to that. That'd be really nice. It'd be nice to get a pedicure done. Maybe I'll get a mani done at the same time. That'd be nice. Get a mani-pedi done for the summer. That'd be really cool. I mean, like I said, I haven't been to, had that done since I lived in Maple Ridge, so 2 years ago. So, 2.5 years ago about. So, yeah. That'd be really nice. I might do that. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do. Haven't done any reading yet today. I know. I'm kind of failing at this vlog. But it's only noon, so we've got time. I do most of my reading at night in the late afternoons, so. Yeah, okay. I will talk to you later when I know what I'm doing. Bye. Hi. It's the same day. I just got dressed into a more summery dress because I was kind of depressed, and I thought wearing black was kind of making me more depressed. So then I put on this kind of spring flowery dress, and it's weird how it changes your mood. It's just really weird. I do suffer from clinical depression, so I get depressed like that. I could be laughing 1 minute and crying the next. Plus, I believe I'm going through menopause, so that doesn't help much. I haven't been technically diagnosed as menopause because you have to go, I think it's a year without your period to be officially menopausal, but, so that's been fun. My hormones are going nuts and my emotions are going crazy, so along with the depression, along with it being summer, and I get quite depressed in the summer, I know that's different than a lot of people, but I also found there's a lot of people that do get depressed during the summer. And being an introvert, I think it's because people expect me to go out and enjoy the sun, and I just don't enjoy the sun. I find it annoying. I sweat easily and I panic when I sweat, and I just don't like being hot. I'd rather be cold. And I'd rather stay in my house. So I often get depressed during the summer. But then again, I get depressed anytime. So really, I mean, there's no real season of it for me. It's just whenever. So I've been kind of having problems with that today, but I do feel a little bit better since I brushed my hair and had that shower and brushed my hair and kind of styled it a bit. It's not the best, but it looks kind of pretty. I think it looks okay. And I put on this dress. I feel much more livelier, and that's nice. So I am going to start reading. I did read a little bit just before this, but I'm just about to turn on my fan, so I wanted to do this clip before I turn the fan on. But I am going to be reading Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. And yeah, I'm going to read hopefully about 80 pages, maybe 100 pages of it. I'm on page 75 now, so I've read one page since yesterday. It's just the way it is right now. You never know how much I'm going to read. I could read a lot, I could read nothing, and I could just lay in bed all day. You never know with me. It's like a what are those called? Those old popcorn things, the not crunch and munch. What were they called? Jack in the Box. Is it called Jack in the Box? When you like go in and you get little toys and stuff, and I was like always so excited to get those when I was a kid. I'm old, okay? That's what I think of, because I was always so excited to get, and you never know what you're gonna get. That's with me. You never know what you're gonna get. That was a bad analogy, but anyways, we're gonna do some reading, so that's what I'm gonna do. I also made another cup of tea. This time I didn't put any sugar in it, and I'm liking it much better, so I like it better without the sugar. But it was good with the sugar, but I'm thinking I like it better without it. And it's the same kind of tea, the butterscotch chai. Really enjoying it. I will have some either caffeinated tea or some coffee later on, because I tend to get more tired during the evening and I like to have a little bit of caffeine. I know that's weird, but I do. And I don't sleep at night. I mean, sometimes I sleep, sometimes I don't. Caffeine doesn't make any difference to me. Sometimes when I have a cup of coffee, I sleep better. Sometimes I sleep worse. It just does what it does. I have no sleeping pattern, so my body does what it wants. Okay, so I'm going to do some reading. All right, talk to you later. Good morning. It is Sunday, May 14th. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You deserve to be celebrated every day, not just on Mother's Day. You have the hardest job out there, I'm sure. To all of the people, all the women and people who wanted to be mothers all their lives, my heart goes out to you. And to all the mothers who have lost their babies, again, my heart goes out to you. We love you. And I fit into both those categories. So this day is hard for me on that account. Plus, my mom passed away 14 years ago in June. So it's a hard day for me. And my mom was everything to me. So all those who've lost their mom as well, I think about you, and we celebrate mothers today. And it is 10:15 in the morning, and yes, I am wearing the same dress as yesterday, but it makes me happy, so I'm wearing it. I was just doing some knitting. I'm taking today as a relaxing day. I started this headband. It is a free pattern. I will link it below if I remember, and I'm enjoying making that. It's just a 4-row repeat, and I'm enjoying doing that and just relaxing, watching YouTube. I didn't sleep last night much. I tend to not sleep on the night before Mother's Day and Mother's Day night. So, you know, it's a hard day for me. So, I was thinking I was going to do some reading last night. I didn't do any reading or listening to an audiobook. Nothing. I just watched YouTube and cried. So that's what happened. So I have a cup of coffee, and I'm just going to drink that and relax for a while, and then I'll get some reading done. Hi, so it's a few hours later, it's 5 o'clock, and I've had an okay day. I was crying a lot, missing my mom, but things are okay. I'm fine. I did do some reading. I read 8 chapters of Paper Cuts by Ellery Adams. I decided to read the book physically instead of listen to the audiobook. I'm really liking it. So this is a cozy mystery. I talked a bit about it yesterday, I think, and I'm really liking it. The tough themes were mostly in the beginning. Now we're just dealing with the murder, and I mean that's tough too, obviously, but we're dealing with the murder and who killed, and of course Nora is a suspect. So, um, I I'm liking it. I think it's really good. I'm enjoying reading it. I think I'm liking reading it physically more than the audiobook, which is weird because usually I love listening to audiobooks for cozies, but for some reason I don't. I think it's the narrator. I don't really like the narrator's voice on the audiobook. I mean, it's okay, but it's not my favorite. I'm not really into audiobooks right now, so I'm reading this physically. I'm hoping to finish it tonight. I'm on chapter 12, page 165. So I've got this, whoops, let's see. Oh, you can't really see. That much left right here. So, let's see. I'm on 165, did I say? Yeah, 165, and there are 288 pages. So I have about 150 pages, I guess. So, yeah, I think I'm going to read that. I realize now that origami has a lot to do with this book, so I'm really liking that. And I think I know where the main clue is and what's happening, but I don't know. No, I think I know where the main clue is going to show up. Let's just say it that way. I don't know how or why or who. So really, I don't know anything. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. So, gonna read some more. I think I'm gonna have a cup of tea and watch some YouTube for a little bit. It's only 5:17. My roommate left for the night tonight, so I got the whole house, well, not the whole house, the basement suite to myself tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm just going to relax. I do feel much better now. Earlier today, I was very depressed. How many times have I said the word depressed in this vlog? I'm so sorry. But I was missing my mom and everything, and I'm having problems with my mental health right now. So it's okay. Things will be fine. But today was really hard. So I think tonight I'm just going to read and relax and knit and just get through the day. All right. I mean, at least it's only once a year. Okay. Have a good day. Okay, so hi. It's Monday. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sorry I haven't updated you since last time, but yesterday I had a really rough day because of Mother's Day. I explained that earlier. Today I'm much happier, much more relaxed. I had a really good sleep, so that's good, and I trimmed my hair. I mean, you can't really tell, but I trimmed it. And I trimmed my bangs and everything. I got most of the curls out. Looks like I missed a curl, but I don't like it I mean, I love curls, but I don't like my bangs when they have curls. So, like right there where it curls in, I don't like that. So, I just cut most of those off, and I just trimmed it. And then I decided to trim my ponytail while it was in a ponytail, so I'm liking the length there. Yeah, I did that. I got dressed. Well, I'm kind of dressed. I'm in a long t-shirt dress kind of thing. And I've been knitting. I've been watching YouTube, talked to my brother. And I did make some steak last night. I cooked it over my slow cooker, so that was nice. I had a piece of meat. I just ordered from McDonald's because your girl just gets hungry for ice cream. So I ordered a snack size. No, I think I got a regular size because why not? It's only like 50 cents more or something. So I got a Score McFlurry that I'm waiting for and a Diet Coke. And I did some knitting. So I started this last night. I slept really well last night, so I went to sleep around midnight or so. I didn't do any more reading update. I didn't really do any. Oh, I did listen to some of an audiobook last night. I forgot about that. I listened to about 2 hours of A Deadly Inside Scoop, I think it's called, by Abby Collette. It's a cozy mystery. It was really good. I listened to that. Well, part of it. I started this. This is this yarn. I think it's Red Heart, I think, or Burnett. I'm not sure, but really pretty. And I just cast on 30, and then the pattern, it's a free pattern, and I just made it my own. So what I did is I cast on 30, and then you knit one, and then slip one purlwise, and then knit one, slip one purlwise, and you do that all the way down, and then you do the next row the same, and you just keep doing that, and it provides a really thick kind of fabric. So I'm making a headband. I might make this into a scarf. It's kind of a small scarf, but I'm thinking it would make a really nice scarf. So, I mean, I could like frog it and put maybe 40 stitches and make it a bigger scarf. What do you think? I don't know what I should do. Maybe by the time you see this, I'll decide, but I kind of want to make a scarf out of this, and I have this much yarn, so why not make a scarf? I mean, is this too skinny? I'm thinking this is too skinny for a scarf. Maybe not. It'd be like a skinny scarf almost. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'm thinking I might just frog it and rip it out and make it 40 or 50. I like wide scarves. Like, I like my scarf that I have that I didn't make. I actually got it from a friend. But it's a really wide scarf, and I love it, and I want to make one of those. So I might do that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to frog this. I did work hard on it, but it's just yarn. So, and I love the process more than the product. So I'm going to make a scarf out of this. So I'm going to frog it and cast on maybe 50. Maybe 50 or 60. Probably 50, because it would be down to about right here. I think that'll be wide enough. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Think I'll do that while I wait for my McDonald's and watch a bit of YouTube. I am going to continue this vlog on, I think, until I at least finish one book, because I need to finish some books, and I just haven't been in the reading mood, but hopefully today will be different. I do have hopes to finish 2 books today, either 1 physical and 1 audio, or 2 physical. I'm not sure. I want to finish, oh, my mouth is whistling, sorry. I want to finish, oh, my camera just went off again. I know, I hate it when it does that, and I'm sorry I mention it every time. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why, but okay. I want to finish the Ellery Adams book that I read last night. So that is called, I forget what it's called. It's the Secret Book and Scone Society book. That one. Anyways, I want to finish that. And then I also am hoping to finish the audiobook of A Deadly Inside Scoop, or finish either Show Me the Bunny by Lorraine Berenson, which is a short book, or finish The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise, because I've got to finish that book for a video, and I got to finish that before it's due on the library on Wednesdays. So those are the plans. I'm going to knit, I'm going to frog, and then I'm going to knit. So I'll talk to you later. Okay, it is 1:17. I've got my McDonald's. I also got some book mail. Can't show you my address. So this is from Lauren Elliott. I'm on her Facebook group. She is a cozy mystery author, and I won a contest. So I got her latest book. It came with a bookmark too. Oh, what a cute bookmark. Beyond the Page Bookstore Mysteries is the series. I love that bookmark. And that's the author and her email. And then this is her newest book, Dedication to Murder. And I, to be honest, have only read 1 or 2 books of hers, but I did enjoy them. I think the first book I read, I think the only book of hers I read is the first one in this series. and I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was good. It had some issues that I didn't really like. Nothing bad, just little things I didn't enjoy. So I'm looking forward to reading this, though. This is the newest. I don't mind reading cozies out of order. So and I just realized it's signed. Yes, it's happy. So I'm looking forward to it. So yay, thank you, Lauren. And I just realized it's signed. Yay, it says happy reading. Yay, I'm happy about that. Okay, so it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's the same day, but I got dressed in a sundress, and I'm outside. I'm sorry if you hear the traffic, but I'm just sitting out in my garage, not my garage, my carport, and I'm just going to do some reading. I haven't read anything yet today, so I'm going to read, oh, can you see? Paper Cuts by Ellery Adams, and hopefully finish it. I've got a little less than halfway through to finish, so going to work on that. Okay, sorry about the sound of the fan in the background. I'm hot. I was outside for just over half an hour reading Paper Cuts. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to do some more reading. I came back inside because I think half an hour was a good time for me because I don't like being outside, especially when it's sunny. And for the last couple of weeks, I've kind of had a fear of, not a fear, I'm self-conscious, and I feel ugly, and I just don't want to be outside where people can see me, so it's just something I'm going through. It's fine. I just, I'm worried about Wednesday, because I want to go to the library Wednesday, but I'm worried that I'm going to feel fat and ugly, and I panic when that happens. So, anyways, I just got some steak that I made last night, or this morning. I finished making it in my crock pot. I think I'll probably just have one of these and then one later, but I've got 2 of them here. I got onion powder and garlic powder and pepper on them, and they're really good. I had one this morning around 11 o'clock or so, and it's now almost 5:30, so I'm going to do some more reading when I'm done eating, and yeah. I'm really enjoying this. This is a cozy mystery, like I said, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So hopefully I'll finish it tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, apologies for the fan noise again. I just went outside to take the recycling out to the garbage, and they'd already taken the recycling bin down the driveway, so I went down there, and it's a steep driveway, so I'm kind of tired. The good thing is my leg isn't hurting, so that's good, because it's been hurting for the last 3 weeks, so that was really good. But anyways, I took it out and I thought, why is the temperature? It sure feels hot. It's 31 degrees right now in my place, and it's like May, and it's like 6 o'clock in the evening, and it's 31 degrees. I'm like, holy crap, that's like 87.8 or something like that. I just checked. I think it's 87.8 Fahrenheit at 6 p.m. That in May. Like, this summer is going to be atrocious. It's going to be awful. I hate hot weather. I'm sorry if you love it. I hate it. My roommate always says the hotter the better. Not me. I'd rather be cold, thank you. So I'm sitting here with the fan on and the air conditioning and everything, and my room doesn't get as cold as the living room does with the air conditioning. I don't know why, but the living room gets freezing cold. My room, no. So it gets cold, but not as cold. And I wish it got as cold as the living room does, but I think it's probably because the living room is bigger and it's not as full of stuff, so it's more empty, but yeah. So I had my dinner. I had both pieces of meat. Thank you very much. It was very good. And I'm about to do some more reading of Paper Cuts. I did watch a couple videos of BookTube. I was just about done Krista from Books and Jams' latest video, so I watched hers, recommend her. She's great. She's a Christian, and she's a nanny, and she's around my age. So she's she's basically me. Well, no, not quite, but, yeah, so I enjoy watching her videos, and she always has her little dude on there, her little boy that she looks after. I mean, he's not actually on, like, you see the back of him kind of thing, because she can't obviously show his face, but he's so cute, even from the back view. That doesn't sound good, but you know what I mean. And, yeah. So I enjoyed watching that, and then I watched, A Book Like You. I forget her name. Is it Jordan? I'm not sure. I watched her 10th anniversary video. She went on vacation for her 10th anniversary, so I watched that. I enjoyed it. And now I'm just about to read and hopefully finish this book. I'm going to try and finish it in one sitting now, so wish me luck. Bye. I'm having a good day today, which is good, because I've had a really rough day yesterday, so I'm looking forward to the rest of the night. Bye. Okay, ignore the fan in the background again, but I am reading, I just finished Paper Cuts by Ellery Adams. Really enjoyed it. It was a typical cozy mystery full of intrigue. Sorry. Intrigue, funny parts. It was really cute. It did have some heavy themes in it. It did have a person with cancer, so trigger warning for that. The beginning was really kind of hard to read because, well, I don't really want to get into it, but it was really good. The one thing I did not expect this book to have was Asperger's rep, which was really nice to see. What I didn't get is why she called it Asperger's when apparently Asperger's is not a term used anymore. It's used on the spectrum or autism now, so I don't know why they use that term, but it was a really good representation from what I could see. I personally don't have it, but I do have friends who have it, so the description of the meltdown and how, for this kid, I'm going all over the place. There was a kid in this book, a 10-year-old, who has Asperger's, and it was really well done as far as I can tell. Like I said, I don't have it, so I can't speak really well on it, but as far as the meltdown that was depicted in this book by the 10-year-old, I think it was really realistic. I think the way it was handled was really, really well done, and kind of showed that Ellery Adams either has experience with autism or did a research, which was really good. I really liked it. It was a really good book. The suspense was really good at the end. I was, I was nervous for the main character. The person who done it was someone that I did not suspect. It was, I don't want to go into spoiler territory, but basically there were no clues to go on that would show that this person did it, but the resolving, like the reveal was really good, and so it was realistic. I understood what happened and stuff, so that was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to give it 5 stars. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. So, finished that. It is now 8 o'clock at night, and I'm going to finish this vlog and hopefully put it up tomorrow. So, at least I finished one book. I know I started off reading Once Upon a Broken Heart, and then I read a bit of the Lorraine Berenson one. I forget what it's called. Show Me the Bunny. That was it. Show Me the Bunny. I did read about half of that, and I'm hoping to finish that probably in a couple days. Tomorrow, I want to read. I'm so tired right now. I want to read The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise and finish that, and possibly go to the library tomorrow and finish that while I'm at the library. So, yeah, I think that's it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to watch more of me, you can subscribe. So thank you very much. God bless you, know you do. Bye, guys. See you in the next video.